I'm sharing you the portfolio, not portfolio, the preview deployment URL. Just a minute.
No, I have opened it.
You have ना ठीक है.
Yes, 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 yes. So first, should I share about the Notion board? Okay.
No, not
So
Notion board. The project we are building.
okay, okay,
Whatever we
project.
have done so far.
So far, if you can see the screen, this is what we have built so far. So I added a few like some intro, some illustration, and few components. Like there is a feature project component where all the projects are listed here. So there is a port button also. Also there is a section for top makers. So this will be like right now. This is all just like static syntax. Like everything is hard coded. But later on we will just make it like work very well. So this is so far we have built right now. Okay, so this is the main home page. So and here this will be showcase page where all the projects submitted will be listed here. Also this there will be a like a filter for filtering all the projects like based on category, based on language and tools used. Also there is a login page I have created. So I used React router for routing all this stuff. And so far this is how it is. You can see it right here.
Yeah. So tell about what the project about. Just a
Okay, so
little description.
okay. So project hunt is like it's like the product hunt. If you know you about product hunt, it's like a platform where people create products and launch it on it. So everybody knows about it. So this is similar to project product hunt. We call it project hunt. So what we will be doing here is that people can create their accounts, log in or sign up, and then they can share their projects. So everybody can log in and share their projects, and also they can see projects shared by created by other people, so they can upvote. So the most upvoted will like this will be like you can see all the projects in ascending order, like what is most upvoted project, and that's all. Also so this is like a community kind of project where people can join and share their projects to everyone, and also upvote them or give them feedback.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
So this project, guys, will be completed by 20th of December. And if any of you want to contribute in the times like after 1 week, 2 weeks, if you feel comfortable working on this, so you can check out the code. It's on. We will share you the link. The channel name we discuss all this project about is P1 Project Hunt. So you can check out the channel in this Discord. Yeah, you can contribute in that. So let me know if any of you want to contribute, or else we can plan some other project. Okay, so Satish, now you can present. Uh,
Okay, so I thought I will discuss like JSX component props and virtual DOM, but like due to time constant, I missed virtual DOM. So like I will be discussing JSX component and props. So means like first of all, I want to ask that how many of you are quite familiar with like all these terms, and if anyone like of you are not quite familiar, then like they can tell.
Okay, I would request like everyone to turn on their mic and please do respond to the questions. Let's make it more interactive rather than like one person just speaking.
Session will be interactive only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asking
You
other
go ahead.
of me.
Everyone,
Just compatible with.
and yeah, okay. So so anyone can tell that means what is JSX and like why we use it.
You are not audible.
like I'm telling what is JSX and why we use it basically. Means what is the need
It
of using
is
JSX?
it is used to integrate HTML and JavaScript. Or we can say that if we want to write any HTML code in JavaScript, we can like that is called JSX. It's a functionality in React.
So my next question means that like why we need it and like can you work without it like without using JSX
Yes, you
or
can.
like it's like quite compulsory that huh?
But the syntax will be very messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that
Yeah.
we have
So
to use something like
Create
React dot
element.
create element and all these.
yeah. So I try to do the like same thing like which we do in JSX. So so I have written like one means I have created like one element like using JSX like this paragraph element, and I try to like create the like the same thing using like means JavaScript. Means you can see here. Sorry, like means let para document dot create element and all these things. So means we have means this is the like JSX code and this one is JavaScript code. So so like means can anyone tell like what are the benefits of like JSX like just by seeing these two code like means like first one is here like like we are creating element using JSX and in the like and in the second case like we are creating using JavaScript. So like just by like code. So can anyone means can you tell like means what are the benefits of JSX?
Shorter syntax first.
Oh yeah. Anything else?
Mm, Also,
Lines of code.
Yeah. Or like what?
Less lines of code.
mhm.
Yes. Like same thing like
Moreover,
source code or
it is
like
like
list.
an HTML.
Yeah.
Yes, haha. It's more native to HTML. Like we all have wrote so much HTML. Like HTML is easy, so that's why it looks less
Yeah.
complex.
So means I thought that like just by like seeing this to code like we can tell like the means JSX code is quite readable. Like just by seeing the like JSX code means JSX code like we can tell what we are doing and and like it and it is quite easy to write and like understand like what we are doing like and seeing and this is not the case in the script like means we are writing like 2 to 3 lines for that. Like is it clear till now?
Yes, it's all clear.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I just want to share something and in that like I have to use JavaScript in JSX, right? So ask some question regarding that and then I will like means ask that how can we do the same thing like in JSX. So like yes, in the week 2 I made one calculator. It's called component calculator. Like, but like I learned event handling thing from there. I think this is code. Yeah, so like means I'll write something like that. So like I'm trying to like point out this thing that how like we are writing this thing in like in JavaScript code like this the total amount of after 5 years is like this and interest amount is like 5000 like whatever. So like how can we write the this kind of thing in JavaScript?
Using template literals.
Template literals. Okay. I don't know template literals. So like like any simple word.
Backticks syntax where we can insert the variables in a string.
Yeah. So like I did the same thing like when I was doing the right. So like means can we do the same thing like using JSX? Like means like just now like in this case like we are like inserting the JavaScript variable and and pushing that to HTML code. So like can we do the same thing using JSX?
Yeah, because
Like am I clear like what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. So like I want to show something else also that I have to share. Can't we share the whole screen like option is not coming. Like that will be like easy for me to switch from VS Code to like Chrome.
No, you can like just share the whole screen in the record
Yes.
option, share option. You have screen one. If you have multiple screen, it will be screen one and screen two option. Don't choose tabs. Uh, Select the screen option. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
So like is it visual like my like VS Code? Like, like what things you're seeing on a screen? VS Code or something else?
Yes, yes, VS Code
VS
visual.
Code.
Yes, VS Code.
Okay. Okay. So like means I was trying to make the stopwatch React app. So like I wanted something like this that yeah. So like it's just in a real estate. So like I wanted that like I want like means hour and then like number of minutes and number of seconds. So I inserted the JavaScript code like inside like JXX. So like you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like means whatever JavaScript code we want to insert in HTML. So simply we have to write in like curly braces, like inside curly braces, and that will work. Like if I want to show you something else also, so we're writing some code. Like suppose I define one like variable. So I want to say like hello Satish. So like simply I can like create an like paragraph element and then can write hello, and we can write a JavaScript variable inside curly braces. So like that will simply print the on the screen. So simply like it will write user. So like I think this will tell that yeah hello Java, like hello whatever user. Yeah, so like means here it's coming hello Satish. So like so like in the same fashion, like like we can print anything, and the same thing, like we were like doing using JavaScript, and and that was that was quite long, and we were writing so many plus like we were concatenating a string, and then like paradot like inner HTML, and then we were setting all these things. But by using JSX, like we can like do in very easy manner and very clear manner. So now I'm moving to like I think we are okay. So like how many of you know the difference between JSX and HTML? Like is there any difference between JSX and HTML, or the same code we used to write in HTML, like we can simply like paste in JSX and that will work?
Hmm.
My question clear to all of you?
Yes, the difference between JSX and HTML.
Yeah, that like means can we like means can we like means cut any HTML code and simply paste in like in JSX code like in
No,
that
no,
format,
no. There
and that
will
will
be
work.
there is a difference in syntax. Like in HTML, if you want to add CSS class, so you can write just class, and in but if you want to use JSX, you have to write that like class name like that.
Also, in
Yeah.
the function name should be in camel case. The like every
Hmm.
word's first letter should be capital.
Yes. So like means I had
So
one.
Sati,
Yeah. Please ask.
Satish, my doubt is like, is it like compulsory? Like, is it the JSX feature or what? Like, or the React feature? Like using that camel casing function format and that class name should be like we have to define as class name.
So like means you are asking that it's HTML feature or React feature or
Yeah, is
like that.
it JSX feature or is it like a React feature?
JSX and React. I think
Like instead of on click in a normal, like we use a camel
yeah.
casing. Okay, so is that a
Mhm.
JSX feature or we have that in like React?
Maybe it's
Uh,
both. I
So actually, it's a React feature, and it is called as these are called as synthetic events in the
Synthetic event.
JavaScript
Yeah.
React. So on click and basically, I think we covered this in our intro to React session.
React. Yeah.
That yeah, these are synthetic events in the React. Basically, wrap around the
No,
initial event listeners.
actually, sir, my like question is like that. This nomenclature is from React side or it is like a JSX syntax.
No, no. It's from the React side. It's a feature of the React.
Okay, okay, got it, got it.
And the class name and the class thing, it the class is not used because in the in the
Yeah, we
JavaScript,
have
because
keyword.
it's a keyword, reserved keyword, so we can't use the class name, class thing.
yeah.
Got it, sir, got it.
Like can you repeat? Like I didn't hear.
Hello.
Hello, yeah. Like can you repeat the thing? Like I didn't hear.
No, I said that on click is a synthetic event, and these are called as synthetic event in React, and these are provided by the React functionality of the React. While you're talking about the class difference between class name and class, so class can't be used in the React because class is a reserved keyword in the JavaScript.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can proceed,
Yes.
and you have 10 minutes, I think. So
Okay.
let's keep it
Like
in the time limit.
so, and now the function like render function like coming like React DOM dot render. So like basically like if you want to render any element to the like DOM. So like first we like render to React DOM, and then it got like, and after that like it changed like our uh, like browser DOM, not browser like you think, yeah, like browser DOM. So syntax is quite simple. The component like which you want to render, like that will be the first argument, and and the node in which like you want to render that like component. So that will be the like mean second argument. So like you can see this like simple example like para element like in the last slides, and we had like in like React the always like always root is the first element. So like means we are like getting the target node by get element by id. And one more thing, like render only one like element at a time. So like suppose like if you want to render like more than or like more like like if you want to render like more than one element, so like just put all that in the div, and that will work. So like I can show you just like I uh, did here. Mm, so yeah, yeah. So like I wanted to render app component and a stopwatch component. So and I can't like render like more than one element at a time. So like I simply like put all like means like both the component inside div, and like that will work now. And like you can see that like I'm getting target node from here. So like this was another part. Yeah. So the now like quite like it's one of the best feature of React, I can say, components. So like means can anyone tell like what is the component, and like what are the benefits of component? Like you can explain in very like simple way, that will be better, because already there are
Like,
so many big words for all these things.
the main benefit is, I guess, reusability. Like we can create a component and we can use it in different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like means can you tell like what is component?
Component is like all our like whatever is we see, we divide it in small component. So it's like what you can say, uh, basic building block
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So like the means the most important feature of the component is like means the means the reusability. So like from like this code I can show you that means I have written like watch.js, and like I can like use it anywhere. So like means like in this case I'm using it here, and like if means like if I want to create like somewhere also, so like simply I'll put a stopwatch, like simply this syntax, and that will work. So like means that will save me like whole all this syntax. So like you will see this number like less number line of code. So that is the most important like benefits of component. Yeah.
Got it.
So like it's quite simple that how to add components. So like means I just wanted to use a stopwatch component. So like simply I like means like put the name of stopwatch, and if I want to pass some pass some argument, just like I'm doing in the case of app. So like I'm passing like user as Satish. So like whatever argument you want to pass, so like means you can like write country like whatever you want to write. It's not like I'm just writing country India. So like you can pass any kind of argument, and that will work, and you can like deal deal with this argument accordingly in your like watch.js component, like whatever you want to do that, like whatever you want to do with that like argument. So like accordingly you can deal with that here, like by changing code. So that was my how to add component. Uh, like types of components. So like you all must be knowing, like there are like two types of component: class component and functional component. So like I can show you the example of class and like functional component both. Like you can use any, but like in the last class I think, like Deepak Veya was telling that like in industry functional component are used like most, like in these days.
Yeah.
So try to shift to functional component. Although he was using like class component, but now he's moving to functional component. So like I've written the like the same component, like using class also, and using like function also. So like you can see here, like this was my class, like using class I wrote the like component stopwatch. So like simply, like you may be fearful of all this syntax, so like you can just write all these things like without caring, like I do like this only, and slowly you can learn that like what is inside like this. And after that, like one function is quite like very compulsory, that is render function, that should be there. Like without that like class age, like that will not work.
Mm.
And after that, like you can write any number of function like in class, but render will be like render will be the most. So that's the thing. So like it's quite simple, and whatever you want to render, simply write inside that like whatever code, and it's returning like whatever you want to see on the screen. So it's pretty simple. Like in the starting of my React days, like I become quite fearful from this, like what is like doing a stand and all, like all these things. So for time being, you can skip that. And like in the case of like functional component, so like it's similar to how we write function in JavaScript. So like you can see no rocket science, like we are simply returning the like paragraph element. And like if you want to pass some arguments, so like simply like not pass, like if you want to use some JavaScript variables, you can put in like curly braces. So that I have already discussed. Now, yeah. So like can you tell like what is props?
Props are properties
Like
which are
that is the
used to
last.
components.
Yes.
Properties.
Yes. Hello.
Or
What is?
props are
Yeah.
like properties which you pass to
So
the components.
yeah.
Yeah, like data
So
that we can pass to the our component.
yeah. Like correct. So like it's quite similar, and you must have seen here that like means whatever like we are passing here, like any code I have written in that I'm passing in app.js. No, I think in index. Yeah. So like just like in case of app component, like I'm passing Satish, like not Satish, like means I'm passing argument as user. So that will be my property, you can say. And in the stopwatch, I can passing means I'm passing country. So this quite simple. And now that like by this question, I will end the session. That how to like deal with props inside, like how to access like means whatever data like we are passing. So how to retrieve that data. So like can anyone tell? Means I will ask simple question, and that was quite confusing to me, like in the starting days of my React. So like, so like means I asked like user like means argument in like app component. So how I will able to retrieve the that variable inside app.js, like what will be the syntax?
Props.user.
So it will be available
Like means
to us
fine.
like an props object. So and that you can either destructure or you can use it prop dot.
Yeah.
After
So
the
yeah. So like we are like like doing something like props.user. like in the starting days I thought that like simply like if I'll write props, so like that should give the data that means I used to think that like I'm simply passing the user, so like just we used to do in C++ or C, but like this is not the case like here, that
Yes,
like
in
user will
object.
get stored in props, like props is a like object inside like app, and in that and that object will will always be there. So and that user object will get stored inside props object, so like by writing props dot user, like will store. So like for time being, like I've done like I tried to put in this much only. I thought like I will able to do more, but I had one presentation also during this final year project presentation, so I started in evening.
That was nice
Perfect,
of you.
Satish. I think
Any question you want to ask? Yeah.
No questions. This is
so. Perfect, Satish. I think okay, you covered all the things. One thing I would suggest you to do is that, uh, like, if you ask feedback, like, please take feedback from everyone who
Yeah.
attended the session. So if you ask on the direct channel, I don't think like anyone will give.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you can do is that personally DM everyone who attended and ask for the feedback that how you can improve, and
Yeah.
what are the things you can improve. So
Yeah.
next thing I wanted to talk is that who will give the next session. I see like there is very less interaction from there are few people like Abhishek, Aman, and yeah, I don't see you guys interacting in the channel and even on the Discord. So if you face any problem, like what's the problem? I'm not able to understand. Is the whether you're not able to understand something or what's the reason? Or if you don't find it useful, then I think there is no point of sticking around. Or if you want, you can give the tomorrow session. Aman, are you on? You are on mute, I think. Hello. Okay, I think you're not audible. So tomorrow, who will give the session? Anyone of you want to? Like it will be 15